here on a fantastic Monday morning. Well, I'm here on a Monday morning. You might be watching this in the future on a different day. Um, so happy day, whatever day it is where you are. So today is me messing around with the mermaid. I want to finish it off. This is the aim. I'm hoping that I can add some of the features that I knew I wanted to add to this at the beginning and kind of dress it up a little bit. And I finally got around to doing the hair, but I think I'm going to have to individually take off each hair strand or each lock and redo it, because as you can see, some of them have twisted and are inside out, and it's not as simple as reversing the normals because it's not twisted all the way through. So I think for this one I can just uh, flip normals, because it seems like it's equally twisted the whole way along, so that should be fine. But as you can see, most of them, they're clipping through themselves, and it's already a huge file size because of all of the simulation things that I've got going on. So I really don't want to overtax it any more than I already am. So I'm just going to kind of get into it and try and individually do each section. I've also changed the pose a little bit because I I I wanted to have a slightly different pose. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoy it. Right, okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm hoping that resetting the 3D arrangement should mean that it will. Okay, it's thinking about it. How can I reduce the file size of this? Okay, I think that the first thing I should probably do is show the wind controller. I think I have two wind controllers. Um, but I think... Oh, they're both off. Or do I only have one? No, I have two. Okay, no, they are not both off. Okay, I think having them off while I'm doing this is probably a good idea. Just in terms of the ease of turning these around. Okay, has that worked? I wonder if I'm going to have to change the particle distance, because I think it's at 18 now. I'm wondering if that's not high enough. Okay, I think I need to fix this first because I feel like this is probably taking up the most. So how was I fixing this? I cannot remember. Oh wait, I see how I was fixing it. Mm, I wonder if I should just make this again because I think these tiny scenes are just, they're too much for the program. But at least I know this is the look that I want. It might be easier to just remake it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to remake it because I think this is what's causing the biggest issues. Because I wanted to have a net kind of draped across her, but having them all be individual bars, I think is, oh, it's too much stress on the simulation currently. Um, yeah, it was too much. Okay, I am going to. I suppose if I'm making it this way, I can make it a more interesting shape as well. I won't be able to edit this curve once I join it though. Right, okay, so you were this, and I just want some squares. Oh, I can't see the purple over the. Actually, I've just realised what makes more sense is to, instead of cutting each individual piece and having it simulate that, is to actually just have an opacity map that's in the shape of net. I don't think I have one. Mm. So if I go onto the actual fabric, go down to the opacity map, and right, I need I don't think I have. I think I've got lace, but I don't really have a like a proper net. Okay, before I continue any of that, okay, I need like a weird jagged shape to kind of simulate the idea of it's a hole and it's unnatural. Yeah, convert to hole, and then can I find this in the scene? And let's just rotate it around, bring it over. Okay, that's going to clip with the hair quite badly, so let's go to -1. Yes, I am aware. And then that should mean that the hair will sit on top of it. Ah, right. I did that the wrong way around. Because if I don't want it to go underneath the so if I make that 1, yes, I'm aware of such things, and then you, not including you, will be 2, because you definitely need to be on top. I'll let you simulate that. Um, okay, that's. Oh, I can. Okay, I can actually see better the issues. Okay, let's have a look. I feel like a straight one is probably what I want. Yeah, I don't like that. Right. I should now be able to put this to 0 because that's still that. Um, let's move this up and then make that slightly smaller. Okay, it's having an issue with clipping, but that should be okay once it remembers which layers everything is on. Obviously the hair is on a different layer. I actually, it took up more memory, but it definitely, I definitely preferred it to these ones. I think these for me just lack kind of substance and body because they are fairly flat, even though I'm trying to experiment with using ones that are a bit more versatile. It's not quite working, even though that has given me an idea for this. Okay. Okay. I don't like the way that that is. I'm not going to use that method. But I think the one thing I can do is probably make the squares slightly bigger. Maybe that is the way forward. Okay, there'll be none of that. I'll just have to do extra and hope that it's in the right places. No. Nah, no matter. Can I convert a hole over an edge? I suppose we'll soon find out. Um, oh, this is not going to work because I'm not... Yeah, I need to copy it from here and then I need to... Oh, gosh. So there one. I need to move it to there because otherwise I'm still clicking inside the shape. It should not really care about what I'm doing. It's like pasting them outside, that's fine, but it really doesn't. Ah, there's no point in that one, it's so far off the edge. You can go. You. I don't know if it's worth doing you, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, how best to do this? Okay, I know what I must do. I think I have the strength to do it. Okay, so I should be able to do all the ones that are firmly inside. They should be fine. The overlapping ones I'm going to have to actually edit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. The actual shape to make it so that it actually ends at the edge. Alright. Who's... Oh, you. Alright, let's select you. You. I might as well just do them all. And then I can just concentrate on the ones that are on the outside. I think that's all of them. There we go. I can convert all of you to holes. There we go. I could probably take the opacity map off. Or I could do the one I was using the first time. That one wasn't terrible. No, I don't like it. It's terrible. Leave it as it is. Oh wait, it had its own opacity map. Did it not? It did. I'll just give you back the one you had originally. Was that the one you had, or was it this one? Maybe you didn't have an opacity map. Either way, we carry on. So these can definitely all go because I don't need them. Alright, you should be the easiest to alter because I literally just need to move this up. Or would it be easier to move this down to meet that line? Okay. Okay, can I convert this to a hole if it's not a no, I can't. I can cut it though. And then I can just delete this because I definitely don't need it. Alright, so Interesting. When did those convert themselves? Or is it because I moved the shape that it just cut off the extra bits? Oh, I sort of assumed I wouldn't be able to cut these either, but it looks like I can cut them. I just can't create a hole. Well, that's fine. That doesn't matter to me. So I did prefer the smaller like net that I made before, and I suppose I could just change this to be a smaller net, but right, so put that there, and then I move you to there. Then I'm still clicking inside. Yeah, I could just reduce this whole shape so that it is tiny. Um, we are having some clipping issues through the neck, but that's okay. That's fairly easily solvable. But just pulling. Oh, one of the things I did want to change, and I don't think I can do it for the legs because the legs are inside, but it shouldn't matter, I don't think, is I wanted to delete this. Change this to, is it shiny I wanted? And then make this there we go. Not quite shiny, like a bronze sort of effect. Then I want to change. Let's turn off the simulation. And change this to light and go for a I suppose I want something like rather striking. And in theory this should be um okay, I'm not going to. Right, let's have a look at what that looks like in the render video. In the render video. In the render window. I definitely still need to... Actually, do I? If it's in the... Because I'm using the light, but the light only shows in the render window. I think glitter, glass, yeah, I do. Um, I actually feel like a Actually, I wonder what glass will look like. Maybe glass will be better. Wait, I'm very confused. So are these the wrong way around? Are these back to front? It's so hard to tell. Why is that still... Okay, that's definitely glass though. What colours do I know that the glass does like? It usually likes yellow. So if I stop that completely and then I okay, I think either way I'm going to have to sorry, I thought something happened. Um okay, I'm going to have to go through each one and yeah, reverse the normals. I don't think I can get around it. Alright, let's select these and put these back to layer 0. Can I do more than one at a time? Okay. Let's start at the beginning. Let's reset 3D arrangement. Hmm. Some of them it's so easy. Like this one, to just flip. This one, if I flip it, it then has other bits that aren't flipped. Because I did try this before, of trying to do the worst offenders, but then you still have a section that's unflipped. Um, I can't see whether that's better or worse though, because of the nature of this fabric. Yes, maybe that's better. So what happens when I put it into light? It kind of makes her look like Medusa. Alright, let's stop the simulation and render this to see if that has improved the situation and whether the problem was actually the material that I was using. Oh, that looks so cool. Mm, that does look really cool. The only issue is that this bit is... Oh, okay, I take it back. In the yellow, that bit, the cap section wasn't coming up very strong, but actually in another colour it looks much cooler. I think it looks better from this angle. It really makes her look like a Medusa rather than a mermaid. Um, hmm. I wonder. Okay, the pinks are definitely more successful. Oh, red's kind of nice. Yeah, the yellow is not, um, it's not quite right. Oh, wait, I've just realised something. Why is my noise threshold so high? Uh, Green is quite nice actually, but I think the... Now I kind of want to change the colour for everything. Um, hmm. I am going to copy this, and instead of making this satin, I'm going to go for iridescent. Then going to go for this, this. Because in my mind, I'm thinking if I, oh, that's a really nice color actually. Alright, so if I apply that, wait, is this the base or the, oh, that's the main bit. Alright, I like that if you don't apply, it just reverts back. And this is the ends and the head. So does this need to be darker? Oh gosh. Okay, so this needs to definitely be darker. I'm really sorry for those of you who are experiencing lag. I'm not really sure why. Ooh. And then the reason I did this is because I can then change this to be a color. Oh, do you know what I should do? I should take there we go. Escape. Actually apply that, and then for this, no, not that one, this one. But then you don't really see it. Unless I have you, and then have you be this. But then it's not really dark enough to enjoy. That actually makes more sense. And then go for this, darken it. I should do that the other way around. Okay, we can darken this a little, I think. Or does it make sense to have the actual colour? There we go. And you, I'm hoping I made you velvet. Just because I like the way velvet catches the light. Like that. those subtle bits there. Um, and then this needs to be, I suppose it can be slightly pink. Right. Okay, now where did that put that? Nice. So if I move it up, over, I'm trying to get the hole over the hand without clipping. Then spin it. So you do get a, the nice thing about it being an irregular shape is that just by spinning it, I can get a slightly different look to it when it drapes, even though it's the same object. Alright, at least my CPU temperature just shot through the roof to like 68. But it's going down, it's in the 53, so that should be fine. Alright. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, the second episode is now up of the final boss banter. It's on YouTube and Twitch and should be on Spotify sometime later on this week. It's me and my friend talking about games. So this week was focused on indie games, so that was quite fun and interesting. It's very hard to pick just a few to talk about and keep it to the kind of like hour limit that we're trying to do. Right, so this, there we go. Okay, I could add a million and one things to this, but I think I'm going to leave this as it is. Take some screenshots and share it on the Instagram. Whoosh, gone. Um, okay, I am going to turn you on and you on, and then I'm going to. Okay, I don't want to see the grid. Sorry, I don't want to. I don't want to see the grid. I don't want to see this. Um, Okay, now I don't want to see the light, and let's go for 1. Okay, let's look at the... I'm trying to use the rule of thirds to have her in the center, but I think because of the angle, it probably works best to actually have it fair. That's not quite central, but it'll do. So I can see the little fins at the side. Okay, let's stop the render. Let's go for a video capture, a simple turntable. Let's make the turntable 10 seconds. Clockwise is fine. I don't really like that, but I don't... You know what? I won't have a turntable. I will just render the images like this, I think. So Mermaid render 001. Actually, I can do 01 because I'm definitely not going to do more than 10 images. Alright, so we tried to... Let's try... Alright, that is it for today's stream. I will be off now to do some pattern design for my next pattern display series for this month, which if you look on my Instagram you will already see the scene is already made. It's a lingerie scene and with some draped fabric, and now I just need to add the fabric, so the patterns. So please do stay tuned for some interesting and dynamic, usually kaleidoscope style patterns. And thank you for joining me in this stream, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one, which will be on Tuesday, and I will be doing Minecraft, maybe a little bit of Metropolis 1998 demo because I'm absolutely in love with the game. And then on Friday, I will be doing some more work on the raft. I want to add some more items, and I might be starting to actually make some characters. I've made a cat's head to go into Chloe. I've also made a different rabbit's head to the one I have for the jackalope, because it's one of the characters I want on the raft, and I'm going to be using Maximo in the present future to make some animations. So thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, follow, and share with your friends. And please check my Patreon out, which I share kind of some updates that I'm doing. Definitely follow my Instagram if you're interested in like digital fashion, and check out my ArtStation to see different like works in progress and things that I'm doing. So thank